Here we go. Just turn down the music a little bit. There we go. Down to 15. Here we go. Here we go. Good evening, everyone, or those of you who have joined so far. Here we go. We're just going to get the first few shocks off first. And go from there. Clean them off a bit. I'm missing a screw here. That's probably a bad sign. It explains a little bit. I grab my box of many things. There we go. So how's everyone doing? Hey Randy, how you doing? There we go. There we go. Good evening, Randy. Answer your question, Jeffrey? Probably. I was probably driving it without it. But, yeah. I'm going to remove it anyway, so. Hey, Rylan. Where did my... Wait. You guys all going to be at North Georgia Shootout? That's what I'm wondering. Actually, I should probably just leave this in. Considering... I probably was having issues with it, to be honest, before. But, too late now. Too late now. Randy, you'll be there? Okay. Good. What class am I running? I'm going to be running... This was a little bit too long. I'm going to be running intermediate e-buggy. And that's about it. Not old enough for 40 plus. So, and I don't feel like running pro. Yeah, I'll probably be there. Much like I was able to get off work. So I'll probably be there pretty early in the morning. Yeah, I'll be running intermediate e-buggy. And that's about it. Just focus on one class for the weekend. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are going to be there later in the day. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to do better than I did last year, or not? Yeah, last year when I had the associated. Last year I think I bumped into the B main from the C in intermediate, So we'll see if we can do better than that. Yeah. Brush with many things. There we go. Get this off. I'm gonna go down in what's it called in diff fluids for the front, just to get an idea of where I'm sitting. I was running 12K, but I don't have the gears for that, I don't think. So I'm gonna go up to or go down to 10K. More than likely. There we go. And should just pop off. There we go. And remove this as well. Can't help you with parts this year? Yeah. I don't think many people will be able to, other than maybe Will. But don't worry, I've got parts. At least most parts. Unfortunately, I ordered a bunch of stuff that won't get here until Friday afternoon, so... Specifically wing mounts. But hey, that's the risk I take. Get this off. Oh. There we go. There, so I don't lose it. There we go. And pop it off. Hey Jason, how you doing? Yeah, we're just gonna be removing some fluids, refreshing them because I ran this once at Easily RC, so it's probably a little bit dirty. But you know, I'll be. Let me just get this out. There we go. Bearings seem to be good. As to the seals. Kind of remove that. Put that on there. Put that on there. There we go. Clean it off a little bit. I think the diff feels fine. It's just I'm just going to go down in diff fluid. Just replace that. Randy, are you running pro or you were just running 40 plus? Because seems like a lot of local guys are going to be running pro as well, like Ryan Daze and them. A couple other fast guys around. So we'll see. Get this open. Hey Craig, how you doing? Congratulations at the Roar Nationals. You are now a national champion. There is a national champion in the chat right now. And his name is Craig Action Jackson. Yeah, we're just rebuilding the cars. Let's see. That sit for a bit. There we go. I'm tired. 40 plus, this way Van Aert can help me and I can help him run pro. Okay. Yeah, I'd expect you're tired after that long drive home. Yeah, Jeffrey, not that I'll be in the A main, but I think I read that there would be 2 8-minute A mains. What does that mean? It means that it's basically just you run 2 it's kind of like just qualifying basically, except for everyone's on the same clock. So your best run will count towards your best points, and whichever one, or at least I think that's how it'll work. I'm not sure if they're going to count both of your placements in terms of points, but I know that last year it was just whichever one or whichever run you did better in, that's the one they'll count, and you place where based on that run. But I'm not 100% sure exactly how it'll work. We'll see. I'm probably not going to make it into the A main either, but we'll see. That's the main goal is just to do better than I did last year. Well, Herd was rooting for you on your win. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I was rooting for you back home too, Greg. I was quite happy when I saw you win. I was on my other account though. There we go. Let's see how dirty this shock fluid is, because it was really dusty. Not bad at all. We're running 450 in the front, 400 in the rear. I'm sorry, 450 in the front, 500 in the rear. Go. Where's my 450? There it is. Yeah, it's awesome that someone local is able to say, "Yep, I'm a Roar champion now." Especially a privateer driver. Let that sit for a bit. This sit for a bit so the air bubbles come out. Now we fill this up. I think I'm going to do just a little bit of rebound. Just a wee bit. Just enough. Hello from Houston. Hello from Atlanta. How are you doing today? How are you doing, Jamie? That is territory. But yeah, how are you doing? Grab my shock pliers. There we go. There we go. That should be enough. A little bit of rebound. Go. This on there. And I'm putting stiffer springs on there though. I'm going with orange springs rather than yellows. Orange front springs. So I only have 3 options. I'm rebuilding Jamie, I am rebuilding my Gamma N1 for the North Georgia Shootout because I ran it once at Easley. Hey Nick, how you doing? What weight are you running in that? I'm running 450 in the front and 500 in the rear. This is a little bit stiff, but we'll work with it. We'll run it, and go ahead and rebuild this. Yeah, I'm running 450 in the front, and that's gonna be 500 in the rear. Because the weights that this car needs is kind of weird, but not completely out of the ordinary. Go. Can't get the dirt out of this. There we go. There we go. Hello, Endos. How you doing? It has been a while. There we go. Get the dirt out of there. Remove the shock. There we go. There we go. Should be back in about a week or 2. Okay. Pretty good. Finally got some Mamba. Uh-oh. I have done an oops. I've done a wrong. I have done the incorrect. Okay, I can fix it. I accidentally put the shock boot off, or took the shock boot off. There we go. Put it back on. We're back to normal. Actually, wait. Hang on. Wait a minute. Put this back on. Speed of rebound any different than a traditional setup? Not really. Thank you for the compliment, though. It's not too different. It's the same construction of shocks. It's just that they're smaller. So the theory is the same. It's just different weights and stuff like that. Different weights, different springs. You can use what's called regular springs or regular front springs on the rear of okay, so for example, you can use the front springs of any other car on the rear of this car because the rear springs on this car are about the same size as the fronts on another car. Does that make sense? It probably doesn't make sense, but that's the best way I can describe it. Does the dirt used for North Georgia Shootout usually build up a rubber grip? Kind of. Not really. I mean, the last time I went, I used J Concepts teasers, and they worked pretty well. It was very, very silty dust on the track, so I wouldn't really count on it grooving up too much, especially since it's supposed to rain on Sunday, so the moisture will be up. But we'll have to see. I bet it was a fun week, yeah. especially with the dub ski. A fat W for Team Potato. So not Ghost Tread bar tire level, pretty much. Yeah, not even close. You're gonna be running reflexes. You're gonna be running recons, dirt bites. all those kinds of all those kinds of what's it called? All those kinds of, what's the word I'm looking for? All those kinds of tires, yeah. There we go. Yeah, no one. I don't think anyone's gonna be running bar tires. I think someone might run like a really tight packed group, tight packed like pin tire, but I don't think they're gonna do it on the main day because it's gonna rain. So the dirt might be a bit different. There we go. Here we go. That's just done. I'll put those there for now. This should be done draining. This should be done draining. Maybe a rehab or relapse, but probably pins for sure. Yeah. That's more than likely what's everyone's going to run. I have a couple tires like that I can probably use, but we're pretty much just going to be buying tires straight out the gate. I am a little good at racing. How are you doing? I think you're really good at racing. Just kidding. I don't know how you race. I'm pretty sure you do good, though. But how you doing? Let's let this sit for a bit. Let the air bubbles come out. The air bubbles come out. Look at the board. Yeah. Hey, Jason. How you doing? Thank you from hello from Central Cali. How you doing? It's probably like what, like 4 over there right now? Like 4:30? That should be enough. The air bubbles come out almost. Let that one pop. There we go. Now we put it back on. I think I'm going to change the gaskets after this last run with them. There we go. Oh, don't drop it on the floor. I don't want to drop hardware on the carpet, because that never ended all. Why did you miss the Tennessee Rock Championship? Money. Money was the main thing. I just couldn't really afford it. I planned to go, but eventually, like, just stuff came up that I just had to take care of. So, ended up not going. Okay, there's nothing I can be doing to my car. I just got a bunch of new tools and stuff, and I'm still new to the RC racing world, so I'm gonna ask for my friend and see if he knows what a few things to do. There's always something you can do, but unless you know, it just depends on what you need, like whether or not you ran recently or not. Like, I like to change my shock fluids and diff fluids after every other run, usually, or every other race day. Usually just to clean it up, not really just to rebuild it, just to clean it up. Dynasty, what classes are you running at the shootout? I'm running intermediate e-buggy, like I did last year. Recently subscribed to your channel, and I appreciate the consolidated info throughout your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And welcome to the channel. Hey Dana, how you doing? Funny enough, the person who painted my body, which I'll show later on today, is also named Dana. But yeah, I haven't ran recently. I missed my first race day because I was out bashing. Why did you miss your first race day? You should have been racing. You should have been racing, my friend. Only one class? Yep. For now, at least. With a few of my friends and my Italian success got rammed by an armor crate natus. Ooh. That seems bad. That sounds painful. Here we go. Get these back on there. No spec tire at the shootout? I don't believe so, no. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. I really do. But yeah, I'm only running one class just to focus on one class and get good at it. There's no spec tire. I personally would like for there to be spec tire just to make it simple, but I understand why not. I run the J Concept Reflex or Promotion Raptor. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Roach, can you talk about you getting with RCTV? That will be I'll talk about it now. Basically, what's going to happen is, thanks for reminding me. Basically, what's happening is a couple of my history videos and stuff like that will be on their channel instead. And I'll be collaborating with them on a couple other future videos, mostly history videos as well. A couple reviews, just generally working with them on different projects. But yeah, it's just a small, not a small collaboration, but it is a collaboration. And I'll probably be making videos for them for a little while. I'm not going to stop making videos here at all. I'm just going to be making more videos for them as well, on top of the videos I already do. Yeah, it's still being not fully finalized, but if you notice, one of my videos has been unlisted. It was a Schumacher history video. They'll be releasing it on their channel in a little bit, probably either, I don't know, give or take a few days. Still working out, trying to figure out editing and stuff like that, because they use a different editing software than I do. Here we go. Where are you pitting at? I'll be pitting up next to the horse stalls. Not necessarily in them, but like close to them. You have a landing pad on that ESC? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have that thick Kyosho. I have a landing pad on the little like ESC tray, and I have that, what's this called? That really, really thick Kyosho double-sided tape. So I should be fine. I should be absolutely positively fine. I picked up a Hyper 7 history of Hobao and Offna jamming. I think I could, but the problem with I want to do more like history videos, but unfortunately we as like hobbyists have done a very poor job of cataloging different events in history or RC history. So trying to find information outside of like the main big ones that are still around right now, like Schumacher or Associated or Kyosho or even Tamiya, it's hard to find like specific stories and stuff like that. There we go. Put that in there. There we go. Are you going to record your heats and mains? Of course I am. I'm going to be using my GoPro, trusty GoPro, trusty DSLR 5 or DSLR next stick camera. What else? Thing's running out of battery. What else? Let's see. Also, hi, Matt Thunder. How are you doing? Sorry I didn't miss you. Let's see. Hey, Gaines, how you doing? Are you adjusting the setup or building from RC cleaning? I'm just, well, I guess I'm adjusting one thing. I adjusted the front diff. Other than that, I just refreshed this, refresh the fluids and some of the gaskets. Jason, you should definitely come out with some merch. I would be totally in. I mean, I could. I mean, I do plan to eventually, but I'd like to get, I guess, more of a following first, or at least like more established, I guess you could say. What I'm saying is I want to get to like 9 or 10K first and release it as like a celebration sort of thing. Because I do plan on doing like more stickers with the logo that I have now. But we'll have to see in terms of what designs I'd want to go for. So I need to figure out what I want to do for merch specifically, other than just my logo, which, to be honest, is kind of just basic. But we'll see. What did I miss in chat? Oh, hang on. One moment. Uh-oh. Here we go. Get that in there. I have lost a nut. The nut has been recovered. There we go. I don't think I missed anything really. You can always do something simple like stickers. I do plan on doing stickers eventually. There we go. But yeah, stickers I do plan on doing. The only thing I'm worried about really is like t-shirts and hoodies. So I'm not sure how exactly lots of people will do. I guess there's like Teespring and stuff like that and printout. But I need to do more research on that. Here we go. J Reflex and Falcon were the recommendations I got from J Concepts team members. Okay. Solid will do. There's a smooth groove. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can find. We'll have to see if I can find tires that'll work. I think Reflexes will probably be a safe bet for me. Just grab some of those. You got tires? Okay. I might need to buy some. I might need to buy some from you. There we go. What battery connectors are you using? I'm just using some 5mm bullet connectors. Just some 5mm Mach 1 bullet connectors. They work pretty well. These ones are a little bit older. I might renew them, or just do the thing where you stick like a 3mm in them and just, yeah. But if they do go out, I'm probably going to replace them with some more Mach 1s. There we go. Do you know if the Shootout is streaming? I think they're streaming. I'm not sure. Well, actually, I think they are. If not, it'll be up on Elite RC. If the Nitro Pro truck makes it to the, should there be some promo? Nitro Pro truck makes it there, he should have some promotions available. Okay, so I should be good with tires. That is the front diff and shock stun. Yeah, lead RC is handling coverage. I didn't remember their names. Actually, of course I did. Let's see. Put my soft thing there, or soft springs in there. There we go. Yeah, Lefty will be not running, but calling the race. Oh, good. I think Lance will be stuck on race director duties this weekend. More than likely, yeah. Him and Mark. There's just that whole crew, basically. I think they're already there doing the track. What diff oil and shock fluids are you running? I'm running 450 in the front. I'm running 500 in the rear. And for diffs, I'm going to be running 10K in the front and 7K in the back, in the center and rear. If I feel like it's too edgy, I'll go down to like 5 in the rear. But that should be good enough as a good baseline. I'm also going to be running different pills in the rear to see if that'll help stability over large jumps. Go. Put that there. Take this out. There we go. Working on this is a lot easier than you'd think. I'm glad about that. What pistons? 20-hole VRP pistons, which is a big no-no for a Gamma. Or at least I think so, I'm not sure. I think the Gamma drivers are allowed to use sometimes I think they are allowed to use like some VRP stuff, but not what's this called? Not the whole kit, VRP kit. Anyway, I love my scale buggy, but sometimes setup can be frustrating. It can be, especially if it's really off. That's never fun when you get it really, really bad and you just can't seem to figure it out. At that point, I just copy someone else's setup who's a better driver than me or as good a driver as me and go from there. Sometimes it's just like one of those days where you can't drive. 600 front, 500 rear. Okay. Drop the nut. What radio transmitter do I use? I use an old MT44 from Sanwa. Get this out of here. Let me show you real quick. You grab it while that drains. MT4S, I'm sorry. Here it is. Just an old MT4S. Nothing too special. It works, and well, it works. It works. It's fast enough for me. It has all the programmability I want. Not too much. I dropped mine. Got a new one today. Here we go. This fluid isn't really very dirty at all, so I could probably reuse some of it. I'm gonna let that drain for a little bit longer. But yeah, I also use Bones diff fluid. Sanwa receivers are still good no matter how old they are. Yep. That's why I use Sanwa. Totally not just because I found it, and that's the first thing I found. How much anti-squat are you running? In the front or rear? First, what are your thoughts on this? I think he means Fly Sky Noble MB Plus. I like it a lot. I know a lot of people are flocking to it just because of the receiver prices. And to be honest, if I wasn't running Sanwa, I probably would be running Fly Sky right now, just because of the prices. They're just good, and it has plenty of programmability, all the stuff that you need. So why would you spend hella money on a Futaba F10PX or when you can just buy a Fly Sky with all the same stuff? Don't forget to grease those out. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Hold up, wait a minute. I have just the thing. I'll re-grease it in a little bit. I'll grab that in a second. Thoughts on the Radiomaster M12? It's pretty good. Oh, that one. The one that's not proprietary. I really like that. I very much enjoy the fact that it's not what's this called? Proprietary. So you can actually run whatever you want. Go. Are pits set up left overnight, or do we have to take them down every day? I think we can leave some of the stuff there, but I'm not sure. Thinking the sweet bit. I already greased the front. I'll grease the rear more. Yeah, I wouldn't leave your car and stuff like that there. That's what I did. I left like my table and some like non-essentials, but like some stuff I just left. I brought with me to the hotel. Or most like essential stuff I brought with me to the hotel. Where'd I put that? Bones? Here we go. The bones. Also, Randy, if Chris asks, did I change my bearings? Yes, I did. Twice. It's just a really loud buggy. It's just really loud. I think it's something to do with the spur gear material. It's probably not very good. I think there's a kit that allows you to use a Mugen spur gear, but who knows? If you can't replace it at Walmart, don't leave it out. Yes, that's a pretty good rule. Because there's a Walmart right there. Metal spur gear. No, it's straight up loud. Yeah, it's metal spur gear, but it's louder than all their metal spur gears I've seen. Like it is a loud buggy. It is a very vocal boy. And I checked all the bearings and stuff like that to make sure it wasn't that, but it's just loud. Go, let that not do the thing. Run nitro, get real out. I tried nitro. It wasn't for me. At least not yet. Not yet. I think that's just an 8-scale buggy thing. Well, yeah, it is that. It's also the fact that I have a metal spur. Like, cars with metal spurs are generally louder than ones with plastic spurs, but metal spurs are more reliable, even though they sap a little bit more power from the car. There we go. I love nitro. I do too. From a distance. I like pitting for it and stuff like that. I also like driving it, but I don't like owning it, I guess. Oh, the front is kick up, the rear is anti-squat. Okay, so what's your front kick up and anti-squat? I'm running... I need to look at the manual for a second. So I remember correctly, I'm running like 1 degree each. Do you grease your spur gear? No. Oh. No. No. That's messy. Do 8-scale e-buggies run ESC timing? Some people do, some people don't. Some people like to run turbo timing because lack of grip. But like I said, some people do, some people don't. I don't. If you feel like you really need extra power, you can probably just gear up, honestly. Loose like my spur gear? I could probably do that. It wouldn't hurt it at all. There we go. And just like that, that's a spur gear done. Feel it. It says 5K, but it's 7. Put it 22 kV. Nah. I got plenty of power of the 1900. After gearing it up, I just don't need it. I'm running a 17-tooth pinion, though, yeah. I am indeed running that thick boy pinion. A thick boy pinion. Not as thick, though, as what Will McIver was running. He was running a 19-tooth pinion at P&B, and holy shit. The thick boy. Let me get this in there. Broken in. Uh-oh. Hang on. There we go. Get that in there. There we go. What is your kingpin inclination? Huh? I'm guessing you mean like my my kick up, not my kick up, but like my you know what, actually I don't know what you mean. Do you mean like how much kick out of this anti-squat I have, or something else? Yeah, why you gotta ask the tough questions? Why can't you ask like what I have for dinner? I haven't had dinner yet. It's fine though. I probably need to learn all these things anyway. Hey Francesco, how you doing? And yes, if you could hit the like button, that would be pretty fantastic. Front hubs. Oh, okay. 17 degrees in the front. Let me double check. Pretty sure it's 17. 17 degrees. Where's the rear camber link hole? Oh, I missed a lot of chat. I would assume the stock location would be the best for that. I am running pretty much stock. What's the rear camber link holes look like on the Agama? There aren't. There aren't holes. They are. It's a post. It's a little post right there. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'm going to point at it with my finger. See that? That's not a hole. That's a basically a post. All the holes are on here, on the side. And yeah, I'm running middle up, basically, and as low as it'll go on the rear, basically. I think I might raise it up a bit. See, just see what it does. If I have too much grip of a traction roller, which is probably unlikely. Seems very weird, but it is a gamma. Yeah, it's kind of a running theme here. It is indeed a running theme with a gamma. Should cut the roll a little, right? A little bit. Just a wee bit. I think I'm gonna need a little bit of roll because I am running a pretty big rear sway bar. And it's about as thin as it'll go. The thinnest sway bar that you can get for the Agama, at least from Agama themselves, is what's it called? Is 2.4 millimeters, and like the thickest is 3. So it's really for high grip stuff. Was your ride height, camber, and rear tilt? When you asking tough questions. Ride height running 26 all the way around. Camber, it's like 1.5, negative 1.5. Rear toe, 3 degrees of rear toe. Actually, no, wait. 3.5 degrees of rear toe. There we go. And that's the middle done. You know what? Just for you, that one guy or one person, Jason, put a dab of utter butter on the spur here. Just for you. Utter butter. Just for you. Yes! There we go. Okay, now we have to move on to the rear. And this is probably the more difficult part. Kind of. Probably should have done this before the race. You still have time. Unless you're already there. Mm-hmm. You have to drive it well, though? Yeah, that's the problem. I have to drive well. That's the first step. That's the first... but I'll do a cleaning once and a once over. No, I'm home. Okay. But don't you got to get there first? There we go. Where did I put the other note? There it is. Where else? Move this. 6-hour drive tomorrow after. Oh god, it's a 2-hour drive for me. So I got lucky. Then again, I am driving well, actually, no, I'm not driving myself, but still. Hey, Damon. I have to say that suspension setup is weird, but if it works, right? It does indeed work. It does indeed work. At least from my own experience. Some people may be different, but, you know, some people are weird. Like people who make Agamas. They're weird. A little dab of grease will make a difference. Yeah, well. It'll save my driveline just that little bit. Preparing laps. There we go. It makes the car look cool. It looks very good. I love the way the car looks. Probably my favorite looking car on the market right now. Oh, what kind of the hell is going on with this shock boot? Like air trapped in it. Anyway, what kind of shock springs running in front and rear? I'm running medium springs in the rear, or I'm sorry, in the front, and hard springs in the rear. At least I'm pretty sure they are hard. Yep, they're hard springs. They're reds. A Gamma has like 3 spring rates, and they all are somewhat stiff. If I wanted to go a little bit softer, I could run some Maico progressive rate springs in the rear. And those will work pretty well as well. I just have to readjust my ride height. Like a lot. But I know that's what a lot of people at VRP do. Here we go. Let that simmer. I'll let the air bubbles come out. There we go. 500 weight or 500 CST. There we go. Now we go ahead and bleed it or put it on. There we go. Pineapple on pizza. Oh, God. I do not partake in sins against pizza. All right? There is no such thing as pineapple on pizza. Anyone who says otherwise is a heretic. Lazy Puppet Man. Oh, hey, I didn't know you streamed. Yes, I do, occasionally. When the time arises for a stream, I will stream. Like today, when I'm getting ready for North Georgia Shootout. Don't knock it till I have tried it, and it was bad. It was very bad. It wasn't my... Fuck. That's karma. Yeah, I tried it. Do you think EKJ 24,000 is going? I don't know. I'll have to ask him. Actually, let's ask him now. I'm gonna ask him now. Open up Messenger. Messenger. Facebook Messenger. There we go. There we go. Just got back from my second day at the track with my TLR Typhon RTR. Super fun car to drive, and I'm starting new to racing, which means lots of crashes, nothing broken so far. That's good. What you are driving there is a very good car to get started with. No doubt about that. They just posted a video of the big triple. Looks like a left 90 degree to right 180 to triple. What the fuck? They're trying to break parts. Oh, look at the distinguished gentleman bug. Now, let me take a look. The TLR Typhon versus the new low CRTR. What's the difference? The TLR Typhon is basically a Durango. It's a pillow ball buggy, so it's a little bit more. It's arguably more durable. It's a lot heavier. It's more basher orientated. The low CRTR or the 8 2.0 RTR is much more. Is much more race oriented. Excuse me. But yeah, it's much more race oriented. It's a C-Hub car, so it's a little bit more, I guess, forgiving to drive, but not as heavy. What else? What else can I say about it? Ain't the new TLR RTR the 8X? Yes, it is. Or at least I'm pretty sure it is. Or a light version of the 8X? I think so. I don't really follow TLR too much, as much as I should. So I'm not 100% sure. But it does look like a very good place to start out for a lot of people. There we go. There we go. There we go. Remove these. What batteries are you rocking and what charger? Just an old IMARS charger and DFX batteries or Cotter batteries, which are basically Gens Aces. I might run the Cotter battery just because it has a higher milliamp hour. I'm probably gonna head out in 30 minutes. Okay, see. I will see you later. I will see you at North Georgia Shootout, Dana. I will see you later. iCharger and Nitro Pro batteries. Yeah. See you later, Dana. Lazy puppet man. I did notice that the rear end stepped out on turns and it felt kind of loose in general, like it was lacking grip. Would heavier diff fluid help? Stock setup is 10K front and rear. Lighter fluid would help. It does depend on where exactly it's losing grip. Like if you're entering the corner and it's swapping ends, I think that would be, well, actually, if you're exiting the corner and swapping ends, then that's probably diff fluid or tires. I'd say go with some. What tires are you running and what surface was it on? It looks like I'm gonna have to remove this spoiler. Okay. AKA I-beams, super loose dirt. Okay, so the super loose dirt, there's not much you can really do about it. But I'd go with some buckshots, either actually blockades or hole shots style tires. I think AKA makes them the Super Mini or something like that, or the Gridiron. Or at least I think that's what they're called. But I'd try some different tires before you try a different setup first, because then you don't know which one did which. But if they're still a little bit loose, then I'd go with some thinner diff fluid. Specifically like maybe like 7K or 5K, something like that. Where am I? 5.5, there it is. Here we go. Remove this shock. Almost ready. Get this off. There we go. This one doesn't look too bad. I'll probably replace the fluid anyway, though, just to be sure. Yeah, this one's fine. A little bit dirty. Okay, this one is a little bit dirtier fluid. You can see the dirt in there. Switchblades all around. I'm not sure what that means. Is that a tire? I believe that's a tire. .500 CST. Yes, and I don't think they're after looking. Oh, okay. There we go. Get this tight on there. Predecessor to buckshot. Oh, okay. I don't think they are. I think buck. I know crime fighters are gone. I remember blockade like center. Okay. Here we go. So I've dropped the bolt. I've recovered it because I'm a god. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice and open. What causes the front to flip forwards on jumps? I had a hard time with that specific jump where I fly straight or flip upside down 50% of the time. It's all in throttle control after you it's all in throttle control in terms of how you in terms of how you leave the jump specifically. So, for example, if you go up the face of the jump and you let off, it will go nose down. But if you pin it across throughout the entire jump or jump face, you'll go nose up. Go. But yeah, it's all in throttle control in there. I was pinning it even then. It's a bit strange. I think it's also down to like kick up and stuff like that, or rear anti-squat. So it might be also just be down to the car itself in terms of geometry. But I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to see it to get a better idea of what's going on. Here we go. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Hey there, False Family. How you doing? Checking in from Indiana. Good to see you. Good to see you here. Could be I'm new to all this, so your guess is as good as mine. It could be down to just like throttle control on the face of the jump, or just how the jump is constructed. Or it could be rear anti-squat. That's probably it. If you're painting it on like all the way up to the face of the jump, and keeping it pinned in the air, and it's still going nose down, then that's probably down to the car. There we go. I think I was running 5K in here. Here we go. Uh-oh. Yes, you can. Could just be that jump, or how you're approaching that jump. You got an EB48 2.0 for $200. Damn. Making me feel silly for spending stupid amounts of money on this hobby, but it's worth it. At least for me. It was easy to hit it by backflipping. That is optimal. That is the optimal way to take a jump. I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you're talking about. New box the battery for $300, so that is also pretty damn good. Pretty good. Go. Put that on there. There we go. Put the 7K in there. Yep, 7K. Maybe a stiffer pack of the shocks. That could be it too. There you go. Let that sit for a moment while I grease or clean up the grease, the butter. There we go. A little bit better. Easy to get to. I'm so glad this is easy to get to too. This ring gear. Almost done. That's what I like about it, modern RC cars. Everything's easy to get to. Yes, it's so much easier than before. When I was working on that B2, it was so difficult for no reason whatsoever. It's just so annoying. Everything was closed off. Everything was difficult to get to. Everything took like 15 different screws. I'm like, yeah, I like modular designs more. Almost done. Gotta get this gear back in, put the gearbox back together. Well, LC 22 2.0 took forever to do anything on it. Yeah. To be honest, it still takes a long time to do stuff on a LC 22 5.0. Honestly, oh god, don't tell me about the SC10 4x4. Oh damn. That thing was a pain to work on. It was a monster to work on. Yeah, the 6.0 is also known as the Mugen MSB1. Are there still issues with the X8 Pro compared to the Plus? I was thinking of swapping the stock electronics at some point. I don't think there's much wrong with them right now. At least I don't think so. I think I think you're referring to the Hobbywing stuff. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't had much issue with my Hobbywing stuff when I used them, but that might have changed when they released the XR8 Plus. But if you're gonna replace it, oh yeah, Hobbywing. Okay, okay. But yeah, I think the Hobbywing is pretty good for the most part. I can't think of anything that's been going wrong with any of the ones that I've seen on the market. But I'm just one person. I am but one humble person. Well, not humble, but you get the idea. There we go. There we go. I was curious that I see some people say the XR8 Pro had some failures. It might have at one point. I mean, A-scale stuff is also put under a lot more stress, so that might have been it too. I've had Hobbywing motor failures. Okay. I think I have two at one point, mostly in 10 scale. Mostly because of the stuff would get into it and just be like, well, you got stuff in the motor. What else can you do? There we go. Get this in there. Almost done. And then you get to see, and then for those who stayed, you get to see the body. I want that mythical slot machine email. I think a lot of people do. Lots of people want that email right now. Did you paint it pink like you usually do? This time, yes, I did. How'd you know? However, did you know that I would have gone with pink? Let's get this in there. Not sure. It might be the channel clumber or something. Yeah. I don't know how you get that impression out of. There we go. Here we go. Any thoughts on using ACL buggy for a full course truck? I mean, people already do it. There's nothing wrong with it. I'd say just, well, other than Techno, I can't think of any other places that do it, but I'm pretty sure there are. Some people have used, like, I don't know, Mugen or something like that. But the Techno like SCT 410 2.0 is already pretty much an A-scale buggy. So, it's already like 80% of the way there. So, just needs shocks and some different hubs to run the big boy batteries. Almost done. Have you seen anyone use a separate receiver battery to operate a more power-hungry servo on electric as opposed to the built-in VACA? I don't think there's really a need for it. Lots of people will just run like a 7.4 volt battery instead, or a 6.6 volt battery if they're feeling like just being safe. But you don't really need that much power to the servo, really. Just enough to get it going. But yeah, it's not really necessary. Not 100% necessary. Pinky in the brain behind the transmitter. There we go. You'll be heading to North Georgia tomorrow. Hope to meet you while you're there. I'm definitely going to be there. I'll be over by the horse stalls up next to them. So if you want to say hi, go ahead and walk up the hill and stuff. Because I'll be walking up the hill too. There we go. Get this on. So it'll be my first experience getting familiar with the facility. That's fair. I just figured I'd try it since the servo I'm using has a lot of torque at 0.74 and a BAC isn't recommended. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Put the wing back on. Uh-oh. I dropped it. I dropped it. I got that on my X-Backs, but then swapped it and once the stock Spectrum servo failed. Yeah. That makes sense. It's plenty of torque. You're not going to be hoping for torque. Or speed, really. Just a really good servo. Go. There we go. And now, just like that, we are done for now. Got the diffs in the right way, thank God. And I think now it's time for the body. go. And this is the body. Here it is. Here we go. Just like usual, got the roses and stuff like that. This one has branches and leaves as well. I had a friend of mine paint it. I'll have some cards for her business to share. So yeah, I think that should be it for today. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button and stuff like that. Oh, 2 Gas Shop at the Shootout. Watch the stream. Is that a fade on the body? I'm colorblind. Yes, it is. It's a fade. It fades from hot pink to white, basically. So yeah. I think that should be it for today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know in either now or in the comments. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks, Mike. There we go.